how do we feel about that? You know what? I think I like that. Howdy, partners. It's your buddy John here. Welcome back to Planet Zoo, the last chance zoological society. Right. Look at you. Last time we added in the Himalayan brown bear, I had a comment saying that a pool would be nice. So I figured, you know, we're going to add a pool in, but I also want a waterfall. So we got a waterfall. Look at that. And I like that. I like that a lot. I've done a few things off screen aside from that. We have set up the next two habitats. So, we have a few contracts that we have received for two critically endangered herbivores. One has a lot in common with what we have going on over here. So we have been asked to help rebuild the population of a couple things. We have currently waiting to come into the zoo a small herd of Horola. Yeah, it's the most endangered antelope. These guys. 300 to 500 left in the wild. However, we have a critical contract that we have received. Probably the rarest animal we have yet to receive in the zoo. We have a Javan rhino en route to the zoo. We have been given a contract by the government of Indonesia to try to help save the species. Only 73 left. Okay, so this is going to be probably the rarest animal we have taken on here at the zoo. The animal is currently en route, and we have set up a little home for it. We have two options. I think I'm going to save this space here for the Horola. The Javan rhino, I think, will come in right here. So, that should be plenty of room. How do we want to go about doing this, though? Let's take a quick look about the Javan rhino. The Javan rhinoceros, or Rhinoceros syndicus, also known as the lesser one-horned rhinoceros, to differentiate it from its larger relative, is a large grazing ungulate that currently survives in Ujung Kulon National Park at the western tip of Java in Indonesia. In the past, it was known as the Sunda rhinoceros because it ranged from the islands of Java and Sumatra throughout Southeast Asia and into India and China. Similar to the Indian rhino, the Javan rhino has an armor-like skin, but at 3.1 to 3.2 meters and 1.4 to 1.7 meters in height, it is smaller, closer in size to the black rhino. Its horn is usually shorter than 25 centimeters, the smallest of all extant rhinos. Only adult males have horns, females lack them altogether. Adults are variously reported to weigh between 900 and 2,300 kilograms. No substantial size difference is seen between genders, but females may be slightly larger. The Javan rhino primarily inhabits dense lowland rainforests, grasslands, and reed beds with abundant rivers, large floodplains, or wet areas with many mud wallows. Although it historically preferred low-lying areas, the subspecies in Vietnam was pushed onto much higher ground, probably because of human encroachment and poaching. The main factor in the continued decline of the Javan rhinoceros population has been poaching for horns, a problem that affects all rhino species. Loss of habitat because of agriculture has also contributed to its decline, although this is no longer as significant a factor because the rhinoceros only lives in one nationally protected park. Scientists and conservationists rarely study the animals directly due to their extreme rarity and the danger of interfering with such an endangered species. Researchers rely on camera traps and fecal samples to gauge health and behavior. Consequently, the Javan rhino is the least studied of all rhino species. In December of 2018, the remaining Javan rhino population was severely endangered by the tsunami triggered by nearby volcano Anak Krakatau. Okay, so with how rare the animal is, we were only able to secure one individual. So maybe later on we may be able to get a second brought to the zoo. But for now, unfortunately, we have only been able to secure one. But anyway, group size 1 to 4, up to 1 male and 3 females. Male bachelor group size 1 to 2, female bachelor group size 1 to 4. A alpha male dominates the territory. Okay. Gregarious. Confident around humans, guests can enter. Let's not do that, okay? We're not going to do that. All right. Anyway, how do we want to do this? So, it does say they're confident around humans, but I don't think that's correct. They are like the rarest rhino, as it said, so I don't know if I want them to be exposed to humans too much. We have to keep things kind of at a minimum with human contact. Is this big enough? I feel like I can make this a little bit bigger. Let's do that. Now the question is, how should we go about making this habitat? It could be a pit habitat. We have not done that yet in this zoo. Everything's been a rock wall. So maybe a pit, but then how would we block off the site? I think I'm going to have the viewing area here. I guess that works. Okay, well, she's all by herself for now. Unfortunately, we got this into a group. One animal is left to be added into Area 1. That's going to be the Horola. But for now, we got us a Javan rhino. I need to figure something out about the decorations. I don't know how I feel about this. That's something we're going to work on. you think this needs a support, or do you think that's good enough the way it is? So many questions. Anyway, unfortunately for now, we were only able to secure one Javan rhino. But we may get her company eventually. That is the goal. The goal here is to rebuild populations of disappearing animals. So I feel like another companion for her will be a big part of that. But for now, she's in there all by herself. Okay. Next up, we're going to finish up Area 1, and that is going to be by adding in the Horola, which is going to go right here. After that, we might get to work on this building project here, which I think will end up being either a... I don't know, I'm going between two different things. It's either going to be an educational theater or a reptile house. Either one could work. Behind the scenes, I need to add in some more holding pins. Another one to go over here behind the barn is going to be a good idea, because this one right here is going to be for the animals right here in the Sahara Sands, and also for where the Horola is going to be. So another holding pin for the rhino is going to be needed. Other than that, another holding pin over here for the bears. Other than that, we're almost... I think we're almost done with this one first starting area. Anyway, let's get a sign on here. There we go, the Javan jungle. Okay, so... what's a good temperature to have this at? That's probably good right there. 30 degrees. We might need to get another one out here. Do we need another one out here? Okay, hold on. I think another one might be a good idea. Let's put one right here. That might encourage her to stay out of her shelter during the winter months. Don't want it to be too obvious, though. Is that you making that noise? Look at you. Oh. Well, what do you guys think? Any future ideas? I like this. Okay, so one more animal will be going into Area 1. Area 1 is basically just everything connected to the barn. So that's going to go here. That's going to be the Horola. Next step is going to be to work on this. I'm going back and forth what I want this to be. It's either going to be a reptile house or a education theater. Let me know what you guys think this should be. But anyway, I believe we will end this here. Thank you for watching, partners. If you enjoyed, feel free to click like and subscribe. Much appreciated. It really helps me out. Don't forget down below if you're interested in donating to the World Wildlife Fund. Link to their donation site is in their description. And I will see you, partners, next time. Thanks for watching. Hold on. Anything, Matt? The episode wasn't that bad. Thank you so much for watching this episode, partners. I hope you did enjoy it. And don't forget down below if you're interested in donating. The World Wildlife Fund has been selected as the charity for the duration of this series. So if you would like to help out wildlife conservation around the world, I will have the link to their donation site down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you, partners, next time. Bye-bye!